All right. You guys ready to start? You guys ready to start this thing? You guys everything good?
Mm-hmm.
Should be.
Fluids here.
Well, all right. Oh, what the fuck. Oh, let me put that on mute. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this. So just. All right. In the country of Sanlo, around 60 years ago, there was a great calamity. It took the form of a purple fog mist that covered half the country along with neighboring islands and nations. Within this calamity, aspects of other realms, like the Feywild, the Plane of Fire, Water, and all of the realms just began to seep into the material plane, changing the land, morphing it into strange landscapes and turning the creatures within it into something else entirely. Due to this, a strange war against magic occurred, lasting for nearly 50 years until finally a great party of four were able to contain this calamity within a crystal, hidden within the corrupted land. It's been 10 years since then, and many opportunities arose because of this ending of the war. New materials where you don't have to leave your plane has been discovered. Strange creatures and monsters linger from the borders. New technology and elements have been discovered due to it as well. And so, many people took this opportunity to start up markets, per se, within great nations and lands. Today is in the middle of winter. You guys are in the city of Topaz and have just arrived. You lot have been given an invitation to join a black market and have been sent out to go to the tavern known as the Drunken Stone. You'll be meeting someone. As you guys arrive at the gates, it's a nice looking entrance to a city. All these nice looking buildings, all built to the best precautions as possible. The stone roads, all filled up with multiple people and carriages. What do you guys want to do?
Where are we?
You guys are at the entrance of the city of Topaz.
Is there a gate locked there?
No, it's just we're putting open entrance, carriages going in and out.
Is there like some sort of guards nearby?
There is guards, but they don't seem to be like doing much. Every now and then you see one check a carriage, but besides that, nothing really.
I guess Shin would just walk towards one of the guards and state, were we told what name the tavern was?
Yes, on the invitation it says to head to the Drunken Stone. It's a tavern located close to the gates.
All right.
Solos will just pass through, gracefully walk in. Kind of a local.
All right.
Sort of use context clues to figure out where the tavern is.
Yeah, so Shin would have walked towards a guard and asked him, "Excuse me, sir, where would the Drunken Stone be?"
Drunken Stone. Haven't been there in a minute, but I believe if you go down and take a left, you'll head towards a little market area. It should be somewhere down that district. I believe so.
Thank you kindly. Right this way, you two.
The guard just looks at the little rabbit, and the four-armed tiefling walk past as well. Chuckles to himself a little bit.
Solos will kind of glare at him for a moment, but then refocus and directly move towards the Drunken Stone, which I would assume that she knows where it is. It's kind of residence here, in and out.
Moko won't pay him any mind, but Zoku, my wolf, will look back at him with a kind of like a narrow gaze.
He doesn't really do much to the wolf. He just looks away and just continues to go on his day. It's currently beginning to snow a little bit in the city.
We don't have all day.
I'm sorry?
Shin's just talking to the other two.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll follow their lead.
All right. You guys follow along and listen to what the guard said, taking a left at the junction further along from the gates. And when you begin to make your way down that street, you begin to see a few more stables that have been opened up. Some places where they're giving out food right at the window. And just a small little market area. A lot more bustling. And despite the time of year it is and how cold it is, it looks just as active as any other day.
Silverus is going to continue through, make sure all of her belongings are tightly on the door to avoid the thieves, and I'll look to the left and to the right to make sure no one's following her as he goes and passes through.
All right. Did the other two follow along?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You continue on, and you're beginning to see more of the buildings that actually have been made for the market. You see a shop that seems to be an armory called Tony's Armory. You see another one that seems to be a liquor store of some kind, and finally, near the end of this little street you're on, you see the Drunken Stone. The sign seeming to be brand new.
Shin just looks inside of the tavern with just his head poking in, seeing what's in there.
You look in, and it seems to be a slow day. Only a few patrons, and just a bartender over there by the bar. There is a waitress walking around just attending to the patrons, and yeah. There's a few tables in the front, and the room itself is not that big. There is a few booths to the left, with one in the far corner with a folded piece of paper on top, showing off a little logo.
Did the note say who we were supposed to meet?
I'm sorry?
Did the piece of paper mention who we were supposed to meet?
No, the invitation just said to arrive at the Drunken Stone and sit at the table with their logo, and just to wait.
All right, I guess I'll get us a seat. And Shin will just grab an empty table they can sit at.
You mentioned a table with a logo on it, correct?
Yes.
Moko will sort of just gesture to the table with the logo on it, say, I think this is the one we should be sitting at, right?
Oh, all right then.
So
right.
we'll push into, we'll like in one of the windows, like in the reflection, kind of fix her hair and make sure she doesn't look like a mess in the snow, and walk in and push through the door, and we'll clean off her glasses as she gracefully strolls over to the table, and she takes her katana off her side, and I'm assuming this is where you're all sitting, and you see a small portal open as she slowly drops her katana into it and takes off her jacket and rests it on the chair. She pulls the chair out and sits in it. relaxed like.
Well, that's a nice little party trick. Mind telling me how you do that?
It's a trade secret, sadly, that I don't tell anyone.
Fair enough. I
All right.
suppose we wait.
Something like that. So it's kind of gesture to one of the barmaids or whoever, waving to come over.
All right. One of the waiters came by. An average-looking human. Nothing really notable about him, but he does seem to be wearing a small holy symbol as a necklace around his neck. Hello. What can I start you guys off with today?
I would like a small little glass of, liquor, neat, preferably whiskey if you have some.
All right. What about you two chaps?
I'm
Oh.
alright, thanks.
I'll just take a loaf of bread and water.
Clearly, someone actually has some fun around here. All right, I'll be right back. He walks off and heads over to the bar. And after a few minutes, he comes back. He hands you your drink, Solaris, and he gives the water and piece of bread to Shin. Giving you
Tell
both.
me.
Shin. Shin just wolfs it down.
So it's kind of twirls the drink in the glass, and she looks at him. Tell me, what do you believe in?
It's just for decoration, honestly. My family's religious. It's just I don't believe in the soul god.
I see. No matter. She'll kind of take a little sip, put it down.
All right. If you need anything else, just wave me down, and I come over just as fast as I can. He begins to walk off.
Also, I want to point out, Shin isn't like sitting normally, but like cross-legged.
Moko kind of had to like, climb to get into the seat that she's sitting in. But she's kind of like sitting back against the back of the chair with like her arms crossed. And could I get a look around the tavern if there's like
Yeah.
anyone sitting around that catches my eye?
When you look around the tavern is a really dark room. The windows have been mostly covered with just bits of ambient purple lighting. Most of the lighting coming from the bar itself. But a few tables that have patrons, you can see what looks to be a Ezerot rune. The more stone creature human thing. Sitting over there, a more of a thinner frame. Not really doing anything, paying mind to himself. Across the room, you see two others, just a halfling and a half-elf and a halfling. Enjoying a small meal. Once again, it is a slow day.
Gotcha. She'll just like gesture her hand, and Zoku will just like sit beside her chair. And she'll just sit back and wait patiently for whatever's to come.
All right. You guys were there for probably like 4-5 minutes, and a guy just walks in. He already looks tipsy, even though it's midday. Stumbling a little before looking over at your table, and just giving a stupid smile. This man seems to be a blue tiefling with red eyes, horns curled like a ram, and a thin tail behind him. As he makes his way over to you guys. Oh, look at these young chaps. Oh, look at the fucking rabbit. Anyway, what are you guys sitting here for?
A job, apparently.
You're looking for a job? Or were you meant to sit here?
We're meant to be here.
Okay, so you guys are the fuckers I was supposed to meet. He sits down right beside Solaris, just like pushing Solaris over a little as he scoots in. It is a booth, partially.
You guys can see on Solaris's face is a cringe of pure disgust.
Yeah, Moko
No.
has like a clear, like, this is the person we're supposed to be speaking to kind of expression on her face.
Shin just gives like a courteous smile to him.
Well, can I see the invitations? Just to confirm that one of you ain't just throwing away.
So reaches into kind of her top, her 2 fingers. She pulls out a letter that's been folded and she flicks it onto the table.
All right, and you too.
Moko holds out hers from one of the pockets on her clothing.
And Shin just grabs his note with his tail and just places it on the table.
All right, give me your notes. Come on. He takes them and opens them up, checking them. All right, you guys are the people I'm supposed to meet. You see him reach down, and from his pocket he pulls out a small notebook. Opening it up and flipping a few pages towards the middle. The book seems to be very worn. All right. Okay, so this guy, he's pointing to Solaris. You're Solaris. The rabbit's called Moko, and Shin. Am I right? Just confirming.
Yep.
All right. My name's Noxus.
Loxus or Noxus?
Oh, Noxus. Sorry. With an N. You guys got a recommendation for one of our patrons. That's fun. All right. So you.
Just to be clear, if I spelled this right, Noxes, Noxus.
KNOXUS. I'll type it down.
Yes, please.
Yeah, man, no problem.
I feel so satisfied I spelled that right the first time.
You spelled that right? I thought it wasn't. Okay.
Spelled the fancy way.
Mm-hmm.
8 years of D&D experience. It's more like 8 years of name creation. That's 90% of D&D, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, so you guys are interested in joining the BlackRoot. Okay. Well, we saw after you guys, but we still gotta make sure you're really up for it, you know? Like a test run. You guys understand that, right?
Right.
Seems reasonable.
Don't
All right,
paint
so
me like that.
I'm sorry.
Don't patronize me. Believe me, I have more than enough qualifications.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen it, so.
Come now, Solaris. We barely met the man. Of course he would be suspicious about our abilities.
So this kind of glares at you, like kind of a mild shut up look, but like doesn't say anything.
Shin just looks at you smugly. Now, what kind of tests would you like us to do?
Well, I would have to take you there. I'm not allowed to speak it here. But just to entice you guys to do it, if you do the task and get accepted by our commander, you guys gonna get paid real good. You understand that? 10 platinum for every job.
Excuse
Guaranteed.
me?
If you guys do the task well, you could get up to 10 platinum per job guaranteed.
Money's
really-
great and all, but your guy told me that I would get information out of this.
He looks back to his book. He did. Yeah, you'll get information, but it'll be after the task, you know? He closes his book with a loud slap. with a loud clasp, putting it back in his pocket. Is that all right, Miss Bunny Moko? Sorry.
Sure.
Fantastic. You guys good? You guys want to take some time around here, or you guys want to go ahead and go? It's outside the city.
Not like Shin has anything else better to do.
Same.
So I was kind of finish off her glass of whiskey. Fine. So tell me one thing though.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the head here, or is there another person that guides you?
Just another person. I have a supervisor. I'm just the guy who
Mind-
comes out to do the work.
Mind if I get his name?
I can't give you the name until you pass. But what I can tell you is that I might have someone working above me, but I'm one of the upper guys. So like, if you have any issues, just talk to me.
Come on,
All
you
right.
two. You can't expect life to give you everything on a silver platter.
I was expecting work, but
You're going to be given work. Just we gotta make sure that. Okay, so like, what I'm gonna have you do is gonna like put you in a range to see how good you are, like those stupid tests you took when you were younger back in your schools. Assuming you guys went to schools that checked how smart you guys were. Have any of you went to a school before?
I have
Sort of.
not, but I understand the importance of earning your keep.
Yeah, kind of. Basically, it's just meant to see how good you are. So we can put you in the right division, right stuff. Like this guy looks like he's good for fighting. It'd be an insult to put him over there cleaning up shit, you know?
figure out where you
Fine.
fit in. I get it.
Yeah.
Fine. Let's go. So I was kind of like, does that thing where you put your fingers together and like stretches out your arms. Push your hands out, but does it with both hands. And gets
Alright.
up, puts on her jacket.
Shin will just ask the waitress for a bun on the road.
He tosses one over to you.
He catches it with his tail.
Alright. He stands up and tosses a coin over there to the bartender. Moko, you sure you don't want anything? I didn't see anything in front of you when I got here.
I'm good, thanks.
Alright.
Oh, come on,
Just-
Moko. Can't expect to do a good job on an empty stomach.
So we'll drop like however much the drink is, like just drop it in a cup or whatever.
Alright. We're alright. Well, just follow me. Got any questions about the city or whatever the fuck? Just ask me. I'll lead you guys over to where we need to go. He begins to make his way towards the exit.
So as we exit the Stone Tavern, just make sure no one got up to like follow us. Follow me, I guess.
You're checking? What's your passive perception? Let me check.
Passive perception. It's shit. It's a 9.
Mine's a
Uh,
15.
Well, neither of you really see anyone get up to follow you guys out. But when you guys do exit the tavern, you do notice a few people just looking over at you three. Well, Shin does. Solaris, you don't.
Shin just doesn't pay any mind. He really doesn't care the looks.
Yeah, Moko doesn't pay much attention. It's more that Zoku's the one who kind of observes others on her behalf. He's like her bodyguard.
So like Shin is aware of people looking at them, but like he's way too and focused about the piece of bread.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Shin likes food.
Got the munchies.
All right. Well, you guys are following Noctis. He's slowly leading you guys back out towards the entrance you guys went into earlier. You guys want to talk to him about anything? You guys want to talk about any of the markets around or anything like that?
No.
You guys want to go ahead and skip over to where we guys need to go?
Shin has a question.
All right.
Nox, I do have a question. Why is the payout so high?
Well, that I can tell you. All right, so the pay is so high because okay, I'm gonna say this a little quietly because I'm not gonna lie, we do have quite a few people out here. He leans a little closer to Shin.
We can wait until we're outside of the city.
True, true. I'm sorry, I've been drinking all morning. um,
It's
yeah, okay.
alright.
So you guys lead on, and you guys eventually walk back out of the city. You guys are walking towards the forest as he took an immediate left. Next to the great city is a giant forest, and a little bit later on, you can see some larger hills where a little bit of the city is actually built onto. And he's leading you seeming towards that area. Well, all right, Shin. Just so they'll go ahead and let you know now. Um, we're low on people doing a kind of dangerous task. You guys have recommendations from a patron, and our guys have seen you work, so we're gonna put you through that test to see if you guys can go out there. If not, you'll still be recruited, but just letting you know.
Fair enough. Also, I forgot to ask this. What kind of weather are we in?
It's beginning to
When
snow lightly. The cloud,
Okay.
most of the sky is grayed out with just light bits of snow here and there. Not barely enough to make a snowball.
Alright. So it's like, what time?
Time it's like noon, 12, 1.
Alright.
As you guys like are walking along, he brings you over to the forest where there's already a trail. On a few of the trees, there's a few markings on them. A few of them looking like the logo of the BlackRoot. As you guys venture along, you want to do anything, or you guys want to go ahead and skip over?
no.
I'll go ahead and start. I'll hop on Zoku's back and kind of give myself a walking break. So I'll be on Zoku's back, kind of using him as like a mount.
Okay. Yeah. So also make sure that she has her katana out. She takes it out of her portal.
All right. Noxus laughs a little at looking at Moko. I've never seen one of your kind before. He says, talking to Moko. Never seen a little rabbit person. Or bunny. I don't know which one you are.
A rabbit?
Rabbit? Okay.
People call us rabbit folk, but that's fine with me. Works, I guess.
All right, then. Okay, so you guys venture along a little more. The trees pretty much catching most of the snow, but you do feel a few times a cool breeze swath by. Eventually, you guys make it to a small opening. You guys are around the hill area of where the city is like partially built onto. You're on the opposite side of that, where there seems to be some mining that occurred here a while back, though ordered off. And you see Noxus go underneath one of the bars that was supposed to prevent entry. Come on, guys, follow me.
Yep. Dark vision. Perfect. Okay. So it's just cradle light or anything. It just passes and follows through.
Okay. So, what the hell? You guys enter like this little front yard before the mine. It's this like a little carved out section, like a little man-made cave entrance before there's like a few entrances into the mine. As he stops just before the entrance. All right, so here's what I'm gonna have you guys do. Go in there and just clear it out. Understand?
What are we to expect in there?
Goblins, kobolds, maybe a giant rat or two. There has been reports of a gelatinous cube, but usually the person who says that is like half gone already, you know. Oh yeah, a monster from the war.
Wow, it's been a while since I fought one of those. Miles starts to creep along Silas's face. A very big grin.
And what kind of monster is this?
You know, we're just the plant kind. I don't know much about it. All I know is that there's a monster in there that can effortlessly take out a platoon. I think you three got it.
All right.
But hey, if you die, we do take your stuff. So I'm fucking with you.
Comforting.
Actually, here you go. He takes out a small stone with a glowing engraving and flicks it over to Solaris. You catch? That's
yeah, yeah. I'm sure with one of her 4 arms, she'll catch it in an odd way. I mean, I'd assume she catches it.
Mhm.
If she did, that'd be weird.
That's like a little key to like get in here. We have a magical barrier up to prevent that bastard from coming back out here. But with that key, you guys should be able to come in, go in. Yeah, just
No, you want
clear
us
it
to
out.
lock it behind us?
I'm sorry.
You want us to lock it behind us?
It'll lock on its own. That's just like a little like pass key to go in and out
I
for
see.
you three. But hey, as like a bonus for going in there and doing this, you get to keep whatever you find.
Deal. It's also a big move for the cave.
All right, so Solaris, you already going to go in?
Yes. No hesitation.
Before Shin goes in, he's gonna take a little whiff from his pouch. Can I like sleight of hand something?
Sure.
Because he's gonna sleight of hand take at least like 1 pound of catnip.
Oh.
It's a 17.
Forgot about that. Sure.
Whoa.
Let me find out what a catnip does again. Fuck, where is it?
I believe it's advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yes,
I think that's what we discussed.
I'm pretty sure. I was just trying to find where I wrote everything down. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Like an hour. Or something. I can't remember the duration. Alright. So Solaris, you go in. Shin, you take a sniff of your powder and go in. Moku, I assume you go in as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off of Zoku's back at this point. I'll walk. Oh, we'll be walking like side by side.
Now here's a question: how many pounds are you willing me to let me have?
Of the catnip?
How many pounds are you willing me to let me have?
2 pounds.
Like 2 pounds? Alright.
Yes.
That's a lot of catnip.
It's a big cat.
How many uses is that? How many uses is that? I'm just curious.
We could say like 3 uses per pound.
Wait, so you have to like snort a pound of catnip right on the spot?
No. It's 3 uses per pound, so he used it once, so
Oh.
he snorted
So
down a
two more times.
third of a pound.
So 2 more times, I remove a pound.
Yeah, 2 more times and the pound's gone.
Okay.
All right.
That's not bad.
So you guys are gonna go in.
Yep.
You
Yep.
see Noxus wave his hand goodbye before walking off, laughing a little to himself. The entrance when Solaris you went in is just a narrow entrance, about as wide enough like one person to fit comfortably as you walk in. And around 20 feet, you can see a larger room, around 15 feet wide and 15 feet in front of you and 20 feet from side to side. A good 10 feet tall. To your far left, you can see a doorway heading off somewhere, and to your far right, you can see 2 doorways. One's the wall in front of you, and one's the wall beside you, leading more right. And the inside of this mine looks old. The wood supports look to be kind of grayish brown, have been there for a good long while. Some scratches into the stone wall made by what you presume to be some sort of creature, and yeah.
All right. Which way?
Can I observe the scratches to see if they go in a certain direction?
You observe, yeah. You observe the scratches. They look to be closer to the doorway to the far left.
Alright.
So, what do you guys want to do?
So there is 3 doors. Yes.
Yes, 2 to the right, 1 to the left.
Okay. Celeris is gonna do like a very, very dramatic like pose. Like, kind of like hands in front of her. And she almost looks like she's focusing very hard, but in her head she's literally just doing eeny meeny miny mo. And
While Solaris does that, can I roll like a perception or like something to with my ears to sound what sounds like the most danger?
Sure, yeah, definitely.
Is that like perception or something? Like to
Um,
hear
What are you trying to do exactly? You're just trying to figure out the sounds
what?
of the mine, and like
Yeah, the
which side
sounds of
it's
the
on?
mines. That sounds the most active.
I think that'd be investigation.
Investigation.
I think so, because you're trying to investigate like which side has more activity.
I guess perception, because it's like it's not very finite. If you could hear something like gargling, like larger guy gargling from left or right. Is it perception? I don't know. It's up to you.
All right, so
You know what? Go between perception and investigation. Go with the one with the highest modifier.
yeah, I'm gonna
Plus.
go with perception.
Yeah, I'm a nice DM. I do that.
That's a 13.
13. Let me check. The doorways to the right seem to have more active sounds from silent screeching, scratching, and just footsteps.
Where does Solaris points to?
Solaris picked left, the leftmost door.
Solaris, this way. I hear the most sounds from that door.
Which door are you pointing for? The left ones or the 2 right?
The 2 right.
All right, the 2 right. They're like corner doors. There's one on the wall that you first saw when you entered, and there's one to the right wall. Which one would you like to go into first? They both had an equal amount of sound.
All right, Moko, you choose.
Me?
Yeah.
Scratches go to that one. Just points to the door. The left door.
All
So,
right, I'll go in this way.
Ignoring him. Now I remember this. I remember he said that it was a plant monster. Plants don't make gargles and moans and groans like the other beasts of the caves do. It will be silence until it finds it.
Well, I'm sure whatever we find, we can take care of it.
I say we take the
I
big
hope
one
you
out
can take
first. That
care
way
of
the
it.
other ones seem easier.
Because if we can't deal with it right away, I will leave you. And I hope it doesn't come to that.
So I guess we go through the left door.
okay, so you guys gonna go to the left door. There's only one door on that side. On the wall you guys first faced.
Left door.
All right, you guys go
So
in, and it seems.
Oh, I thought we were going to the right 2 doors and going on the left one.
Let's split up.
Sure.
Me and Moko want to go left. You go right.
Is that what you guys want to do? Okay. Let me make sure I'm prepared for splitting up.
We're splitting up.
Shit.
I don't think. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's just stick in one group.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go majority rules left.
Yeah.
But the ladies choose.
All right. Okay, so okay, so you guys go to the left door, and it's just another hallway. The simple wooden structure to hold up the roof and walls. And when you venture in, it's around like a 10-foot long hallway. But when you go into the room that's connected to, you see a room that's around 15 feet wide and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 feet across. The hallway entrance seems to enter near the furthest to the right. In this room, it looks to have a little bit more activity, like a few black roots seem to be rotten, coming out from some of the stone. Of course, the old wood, but you do see a few still on fire torches here and there. And in the furthest corner, to the far left back, you can see a table with a few items on top. Raggedy table with a raggedy few items. This room has 4 doorways.
Oh, more doors. Great.
This room does look a little bit more, look to have a little more activity, but so far, nothing yet.
What? Shin will just go towards the table with the items on. What are they?
Let me roll. It looks to be bits of silverware, like pieces of like silver spoons,
Are there
broken
knives?
glasses. You do see a knife, but it looks very dull.
Shin takes it anyway.
Okay, you take the small silver knife.
Did the scratches continue down the hallway to the room we're in, or did they end at some point?
They do continue into the room you're in. On the furthest right, there's a few more scratches on the door, near that hallway, but there are also scratches on the furthest left. You also notice, those dead roots were on the one to the left.
I suppose we should go to the source of the plant problem.
Like I said, it will be silent until it hits us.
So I guess we
it's on our
We
sword.
go through the.
What do you guys want to do?
Go through the plant.
Go through plant door.
Yeah.
All right. So the doorway to the furthest to the left wall, there isn't that many plants. There's just a few dead roots around that one specifically. You guys go into that way, and you can see it take if you were to go down this hallway, it takes a right. guys still want to continue?
Yes. I do.
Yes.
All right. Who's in the front and who's in the back?
I would suggest Moko be in the middle. I'll be in the back.
Yeah. So this is a very frontliner person.
Alright, Zoku and I will be in the middle. Me and my wolf will be in the middle.
All right. So I assume Solaris takes the right.
Yes.
You are immediately confronted by a kobold. That looks weird. Black eyes and bits of vegetation across his entire body. Though it seems to be only him. Roll initiative.
Sick.
All
to die.
right.
Come on, I initiative so I can show off. Come on.
Okay, 13 for Shin,
9.
9 for Solaris, and Moko,
15.
15. Okay. 9, 15, and what did the good boy get? He got a 6. So Moko, you're first. The kobold's in front of you. Not that in front of you. He's in front of Shin. Not Shin. Solaris. I'm sorry.
Solaris.
Solaris, how tall are you?
Like 6'3".
Okay. I'm just gonna like slide under her legs.
If
And
you want, I
get
can bring you forward.
I mean, how like what's the distance between Solaris and the kobold? Like
So the kobold was like right there, right as they turned. So Solaris is at the corner. The kobold's in front of Solaris. You are behind Solaris, and Shin's behind you.
okay.
The distance between you and the kobold was like 10 feet, since it's right in front of Solaris. Get 5v5.
Yeah, I'd like to just kind of go under her legs. Just go whoop. And
Well, holy shit! How'd you get there?
put myself in between the two of them for my movement.
All right.
And I'm gonna take my little dagger, my little rabbit-sized dagger.
The toothpick.
Yeah, my toothpick.
Is this kobold like matching up to Moko here? Like the same
I'm sorry?
size? Is like Moko the same size as the kobold?
Yes. The kobold is roughly 3 feet tall too.
Oh, I'm 3'10", so.
Oh, the rabbit's tall.
Okay.
She doesn't like. Imagine I'm obviously taking my time, but this is like a very swift movement. It's like a simple for her. She just like moves through your legs and then just immediately does a little jab in the direction of the kobold. She's gonna try and stab it.
All right, roll.
And that's a 6.
No modifiers. Does it add to anything?
That was with my modifiers.
Jesus. That misses.
Still show off.
She'll just go. That's embarrassing.
So cool. Go get him, Moko.
God, watch us get killed by a fucking kobold.
All right. Well, that's your action, right?
Yeah.
Is that all you're able to do?
I think so.
Still got a bonus action if you have anything for that.
Let me see if I have any other bonus actions I can do. I don't think so, though. No, I don't have any bonus actions I can do. I mean, I'll go ahead and tell Zoku to when he's able to get it.
I forgot about Zoku. Does he share initiative to you as well? I'm sorry.
I believe it says here that Oh, it's on my initiative. He takes his turn on my initiative.
Okay, so what do you want? What would you like Soko to do?
I would like him to also try and attack the kobold, but he has to get to it. So we'll have to go around Solaris, because I don't think he can fit underneath her. He's bigger than me, so.
But I don't think the hallway is that thin.
Is it 5x5?
Yeah, it's a 5x5 hallway, and currently Solaris is in the corner. Yes, Soku could fit past them if Solaris just moves over a little.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so I was just gonna like lean against the wall and like
Gets shoved out of the way.
hand to forehead as she watches Moko miss.
He'll scooch past and on my I'll just miss and I'll just go Soku, and he'll just like go around and he'll do a bite attack, which I can either
roll.
you can roll or I can. Yeah, it's a +4 added to it. I'm using the wolf stat block from.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You want to roll or you want me to roll?
You can roll. Yeah.
All right.
That's more. I feel like that's more fair.
God damn it.
Did he miss too?
He got a 2. I'm
Yeah.
using the Google Dice Roller and I got a 2.
So that's a 6 because it's a +4.
Yes.
So we both got a 6.
This infected looking kobold just swiftly dodges the daggers, the stab with the dagger, and just pretty much frog leaps over the wolf as he goes for a bite.
Oh wait.
Hmm.
On the wolf stat block, it says under the feature pack tactics, the wolf has advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally isn't incapacitated. I am an ally.
You roll that.
And so
Yeah,
is
okay.
Solaris, technically, so.
Yeah, and Solaris.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll. He got 12.
So that's a 16.
All right, that does hit.
That's 2d4 plus 2.
You want to roll the damage, or you want would you like me to?
I can roll damage.
All right, go ahead, bud.
Great. That's 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing. So the bite effortlessly rips off the kobold's head. They have 5 HP. So
He bites it and shakes it like a dog does with like a toy.
oh Jesus. The kobold blood flashes everywhere as the dog just shakes the dead body like crazy.
And as
Alright.
he drops it to the ground, Moko goes, "Good boy!"
So it's stated that like in combat terms, 6 seconds like goes by for each turn or like player.
For a
right?
round, like after everyone gets their turn, it's 6 seconds.
All right, so like I like to imagine like before Shin turns the corner, he like hears this visage like sounds from a kobold, and like it goes like, and like as soon as he turns the corner, he just sees like this mesh of guts on the floor. Like he heard commotion at first, and then silence.
There's like blood on Moko's like white fur. Just like, "Good boy, Zoku."
There is a thing I gotta say about the corpse. The blood is jet black. There's like vines and thorns growing out of the kobold, as his eyes were completely black.
Ew.
So I was just gonna like dip 2 fingers in the blood and then smell it. Just see what it's like. It stinks. Is it rotting or not?
The smell is an interesting thing. I didn't write it down, so I'm gonna make it up on the spot. It smells like freshly cut grass.
Hmm.
Figured.
Well, that's a bit odd.
So this will like
Um,
flip it off, like the guts.
to confirm, Shin, I believe, has the highest passive perception. But you're in the back. You guys continue on.
Yeah.
Everyone all right? No one's injured.
Yes, I'm fine. Just
Don't
spaced
sound
out of his
alright.
mind, seeing like the viscous like meat on the ground.
The hallway continues on for another 20 feet. Um, with Solaris in the front. Your passive perception, I believe, was 9. What's right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Looking in, you can see a larger room. 2 pillars holding up the ceiling. And what do you do? You want to enter the room? You want to stay in the hallway? What would you like to do, Solaris?
Solaris. So it's just a room ahead of us. Solaris is going to move into the room about, like takes a step in and then a step to the side, and then we'll make a perception check.
All right. What'd you get?
Boop. Good rolls. Ouch. A 3.
Oof.
What?
Yeah.
These are
You want
bad.
me to? I mean, I could do a perception check too.
Just you could do it. No one's stopping you.
Yeah. As soon Shin walks into, he's gonna roll a perception check too. That's
Alright,
a
go ahead.
21.
Oh, beautiful, my man. All right, so here's what's up. The room's dimensions are roughly 25 feet wide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, by 60 feet long. It has a tall ceiling with 2 massive pillars roughly in the middle holding it up. Inside the room itself, it looks old. There's a lot more roots, similar to what was on the cobalt on the ceiling and a little bit on the walls. And there seems to be multiple, like 5 passageways to the left, though each passageway looks to be collapsed in some way. In the room itself, you can see there's a few old boxes, mine carts, some forgotten equipment, some extra miscellaneous items in the corners here and there. And you also see a few creatures in there. You guys are free to hide or attack. They have not noticed either of you.
Shin's going to hide.
All right, you're gonna hide. You want to hide behind an object or just like blend in?
He's gonna try to see if he can hide behind a box or something.
All right, there's a box to the right of the doorway. You take it.
Yeah. Do I need like a roll of stealth check or?
Yeah.
That's a 23.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, man.
I swear things are gonna go downhill like 20 minutes from now.
I think they already did those crappy perception rolls. Anyway, Solaris. Oh, you want to do anything? They have not noticed it yet. But if you're gonna try to hide, you're gonna have to roll a stealth check.
Yeah, give me a sec.
If I'm right, Moko, you're still in the hallway, no? Or did you enter the room as well?
Yeah, I'll enter the room as well, but I'll just kind of like whisper, "Why are we hiding?"
we can ambush them.
Oh, okay.
So Solaris is going to make a stealth check to hide tactically. Please don't fuck this up. Not 20, baby.
Beautiful,
Nice.
my friend.
Nice.
Goddamn
Okay.
baby. This
Shin is hiding behind a box. You have an option between a tipped over desk and a minecart. Which one would you like to go for? They're to the left.
Yeah, I'm assuming probably the tipped over the minecart.
Minecart, all right.
More room to hide and closer. Whichever's closer, actually.
The desk is in the corner.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep. We'll go
all
to the
right.
desk.
And Moko, you're the last one left to hide if you want to hide.
I see everyone else hiding, so I pull. I drag Zoku to hide behind the last remaining hiding spot with me.
All right. You go to roll stuff for both you and Soko.
Alright, so this is for me.
How do you hide a wolf?
He's gotta make his own stealth check, but this is gonna. I don't think this is gonna be good for him because he's a big
How do you
guy.
hide a rabbit?
I mean, mine was
That's a-
pretty bad too. So
Oh,
Oh
at
yeah.
least you
How
got
do
it.
you? Oh sorry.
yeah,
Go on.
Zoku got a 6 again.
Oh.
We're rolling out 6s today. I got a 9.
Sheesh.
I was gonna ask, how do you decide stealth? Do you decide as a group thing where it's like, what I would do is like the highest roll subtracted by the lowest roll, or like
Right, is this like
one
a
person
group
bumps up?
check or is this like an individual check?
Yeah.
Since you guys each came into the room independently, like first it was Solaris, then Shin, then Moko. I decided to make you guys all do it individually.
All right.
Is that the right move? Was that like the right thing to do? Or
Yeah,
That makes sense. Yeah.
that sounds right. Don't worry, Moko. We're hiding. We can back you up.
It's kind of hard to hide a giant wolf, so.
and a bright white bunny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
all
like-
right. I'm sorry. Go on.
No, but like, don't worry. Me and Solaris are hiding. Even if they come after you, they're not gonna know where they're gonna get hit. So
Mm-hmm.
As Moko and Zoko, is it Zoko or Soko?
Zoku.
Zoku. I'm
Zoku.
sorry.
You're good.
One avatar character.
yeah, it's like Zuko.
Zoku.
Zoku. Got you. As you ran in, attempting to hide behind the minecart, which was large, it could have hid both of you. Unfortunately, Zoku, lagged behind a little too much, and you were spotted by one of the creatures. As you can tell by them going, and you can hear footsteps quickly making their way over towards the minecart.
Wait, can I do something really quick?
Sure.
Can I minor illusion darkness? Like they all they just see is just darkness, nothing there.
Sure.
Yeah. So
So I'm gonna tell you this, Shin, since you have high passive perception.
Yes.
You did get a look at some of the creatures, and they also seem to have some sort of foliage similar to the kobold. Black eyes, thorns, vines, plants seem to grow out of them. Right as this momentary spot of darkness erupts from Solaris, I assume it's around Moko.
yeah, basically it's just a space that's dark enough where, or just like Moko's just not there. Like it's the space, but just Moko's not there in the wolf.
Okay, so you're just making it look like Moko and the wolf is invisible.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah, that may be asking a little much.
No, I like that. I thought you were going to put darkness and something else was going to happen. Moko, do me another stealth check with advantage for both you and Zoku.
All right. Okay.
That would, yeah.
That's advantage?
Wait, I didn't roll. So I do 2 more, or advantage for
Okay.
the original one?
Do another one for that as the advantage for that one.
Okay.
And I'll count that
So-
for you.
13.
Okay, so I just figured this out. If you right click what you're going to roll, it pops up like a little tab where you can click
Oh, I
either
see.
advantage or disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
Okay, and then
I just figured this out.
Do that real
Zoku-
quick, Moko.
Okay.
For Zoku. I'll count the last roll. What was it? 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what'd you get for Zoku?
Zoku got Oh, we got a 13 as well. I have to roll manually for him since I'm kind of just using a stat block for him. So
Oh, okay. Okay, so you both got 13.
yeah, he got 11 plus 2, so it's a 13.
All right, let me check this guy real quick. All right. Running out right beside the minecart, you can see a bugbear with looks to be like tree roots growing out from his abdomen and vines covered in thorns erupting from his mouth. His jaw seems to be hanging as he raised his club up high, but looks confused and is looking where you and Zoku is, but it's as if he can't see you. So there is the right move. They don't see him.
So, how many enemies are there in total?
Roll a perception check. You only saw
Yeah,
this one when
wait.
you ran in.
24.
24. You can see a kobold, a bugbear, a giant rat, and that's it. But
Hmm.
since you got 24, you hear the sounds of something wet moving.
Oh no.
I'm gonna see where that sound was.
All right. Since you guys are still pretty much against the wall that was from where you guys entered, the pillars are covering a bit of the room. Just letting that be known. The bugbear has not noticed you. There is a lot of objects in this room, so you can attempt to like sneak around. There is a doorway towards the right, near the wall you just came into, and further along the wall as well. And seems to be another one further ahead on the opposite side.
Is there like any way I can communicate with the other two, or is
With the
because
other
like
two,
I kind of want to communicate with those two to see if
you
we
can do
can
hand
take them.
gestures, like hand
Yeah.
gestures, like you do in the army. You can do that, and just hope
Yeah,
they see you.
Yeah. I just
I
kind
know.
of want to know from
I'm
those
sorry.
two to see. I just want them to ask them to see if we can take these three.
Go ahead and try. Roll performance because I'm assuming you're using hand gestures, or you want to try whispering.
Performance.
All right, roll.
Here we go. That's a 21.
Even though Solaris has crappy passive perception, they can see you, and so can Moko.
All right. So, you guys feel comfortable taking on these three, or?
Yeah, actually,
You're
yes.
saying that with hand signals.
Yeah.
Like sign language. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what it translates to, but I'm assuming Celeste understands. Yeah, so Celeste is going to make a very simple hand gesture, points to the bugbear, and then takes one of her thumbs and runs it across her neck.
All right. So what I'm interpreting is that we all focus our firepower to the bugbear.
No. Like she puts her thumb to her chest, and then to her sword.
Oh, all right.
I got
Moko
that, I
just
got
does a little white fluffy thumbs up.
that. Okay. Yeah, I guess surprise round, initiative or whatever. I don't know what you want to do this surprise round.
Yeah. You guys will all take your turns first, and after that, we'll run with regular initiative.
Okay, sick.
All right. Let me come over here to see what you guys get for initiative.
Come on, good rolls, good rolls. Oh no!
Damn.
All right, here we go.
It's good.
Oh, that's
14
a
and a
nat
3.
one. That's a nat one.
That's crazy.
I knew it was bound to happen sometime.
Oh, oh my God! One of these guys got 20. Jesus.
Wait, Mocha, did you roll yet?
I got a 14.
Okay.
All right.
Thank-
Let me write this all down. So you get
Let's
this in
just-
proper order. Then you guys will take your all 3 of your turns first. Just give me 1 second.
Alright, I'm just glad we're doing a surprise attack.
14. I'm surprised he got that one.
Yeah, it was bound to happen sometime.
Yup. Hey, first nat one of the campaign, guys.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Oh wait. Oh, we gotta put the kobold for kill chart.
Oh yes, whoever got
Yeah.
the killing blow,
The
you
wolf.
put that for yours.
The wolf is gonna have more kills than the entire party.
Oh, kill count. I'll do.
You can just put your name, and since the wolf got it, you can just put Zoko's underneath yours, and just put like a 1, or just however you want to count it.
All right. Wait, where is that? Or is that just my own personal counter?
Yeah, like if you go to kill count under the D&D thing, yeah, basically what
Oh,
Solaris is
gotcha.
doing.
Okay, I'll give Moko her own kill counter, and then Zoku gets his own kill counter, because... There you
Nice. Shin, go ahead and put yours up there too. But yeah, I'm ready for whenever you guys are. You guys get your first. You guys do the first round. Just you 3. First is Moko, then Solaris, then Shin.
Okay. Are you gonna be setting up a map, or is this purely your mind?
Theater to mind. I was gonna set up a map, but I ran out of time today. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
go. You're all good.
Oakley dokley.
I started playing with only Theater of the Mind, so I'm used to it.
So am I. All right. Moko, what do you want to do? There's a bugbear pretty much right beside you. A little bit further behind, there's a kobold, like roughly 15 feet away. And on the opposite side of the first pillar is a giant rat.
Are there any surfaces or like around me that could give me any height? Or
You can get on top of the minecart.
okay. How tall is the minecart? Just like
4 feet.
4 feet. Okay. Oh yeah, that should be easy for me to jump on. So I'll climb on the minecart on like the
All right.
and I'm gonna. How far away is it from me exactly?
The bugbear, or you the bugbear? He's right beside you. Because he went over to the minecart to see what that thing was, and he didn't see you.
Okay. Then I'll take a jab at it because my long range isn't gonna do much this close. So.
Advantage?
Yep.
No. I'm sorry. So sorry.
Yeah, it gets a. It's worse if I try and shoot it from this close. So I will I'll try and do another dagger hit rather than a ranged this time. So I'll try and stab it, but from a height. Like, Can I try and jump on its back?
Sure. But you gonna try to jump on his back and stab it, or you want to hold on to him?
Like stab it and then like use the knife in its back to stay on it. If I get it.
Sure.
One
Roll the
step
hit.
at a time. Should I roll to get on it first and then roll to hit?
I'm assuming you're gonna jump down with the dagger and stab onto him, still holding onto the dagger.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
Roll the hit first, because
Okay.
if you miss with the dagger, you're gonna hit the ground.
Are you joking? Not one.
Oh no!
All right, let me
Don't do that
update the
much.
counter.
Oh my god. Put it in kill counter, not in D&D general. But you,
Oh.
you miss so hard that you give yourself a bad kind of hand. You hit the floor.
Damn. Okay. How? What? Did I get damage from that, or is it just a cut on my hand?
It's just a cut on your hand, but
Okay.
you hit the ground like an idiot. You
Ooh.
can roll for Zoku.
Okay. Zoku is going. Yeah, he's gonna try and bite it. I think it's the only action he has. Yeah. So I will roll, and he has advantage because I'm like right by him. Correct?
Yeah.
Or...
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So that's a. He rolled a 19 plus 4, so 23.
Yeah.
It hits. Jesus. He goes for the bite. What's the damage?
Alright. That's 5 piercing damage again.
5 piercing. All right. You watch the bear just look confused as you fall behind him, but as he looks down at you, he gets bit at the neck by the wolf as he jumps off. All right. You dealt 5 damage to this guy. Next up is Solaris.
Solaris. Okay, so you got the bugbear, and then you have everything else. Oh my god. I could go for it one hit. 12. Okay. Now. And what other monsters are in the room?
Like 5 feet
Yeah.
behind the bugbear, there seems to be another kobold. A giant rat across the room near the first pillar. Roughly like 10 feet in front of Shin.
Okay. Would I be able to do a very well placed shatter?
What's
Which is a
the
10 foot radius sphere. It's a bonus action.
let me see.
Wait, is it 10 foot radius? Yep, 10 foot radius.
All right, so okay. You gotta be very strategic with this. The room is from you to the kobold. It is 5, 10, 15. It's 20 feet away. The kobold to the giant rat is like 5 feet away, and same thing for the bugbear. But Moko is next to the bugbear too. How you want to do this?
I guess just I'm having a little bit of a hard time visualizing it, but I'm just gonna try to move it away from Moko and see if I can get as many hits as possible. Like just whatever it is without with avoiding Shin and Moko.
All right, you can get the kobold and the giant rat.
Kobold and Gyrat? Yeah, sure, that
Mhm.
works. I'll do that. Yep. Yeah.
Is it an instant hit, or do I gotta roll a save for them?
Action. Instantaneous. You have to roll
All
a
right,
con save of 15.
15. All right, give me 1 second. Let me make sure I get this math stuff right. 15. Okay. The kobold fails, but the giant rat succeeds. What's the
Sweet.
damage?
And the kobold.
The kobold failed. The giant rat succeeded.
Okay, giant rat takes half damage. Come on, high
What's the
damage.
damage?
High damage.
Mm-hmm.
Big money. Okay, 10 damage.
Okay.
So the rat takes 5. Kobold takes 10.
Kobold explodes. The giant rat looks fucked up.
Oh, okay, fuck. Just barely got it. Sick, 1 kill. Worth it. And Celis will use the rest of her movement to walk up to the bugbear. And I believe I can do nothing else. Unless, can I smite? Hold up. Oh, like a brand smite. No, but I have to take. Yep, never mind. Yeah, I will cast Branding Smite on my sword.
Go ahead, my boy.
Yeah, so draws her katana. You see it for the first time, this massive blood red katana, and she puts her hands and drags it along the side of the blade, and it glows a fiery red as smoke starts coming off of it. And that's it.
Oh, that was your action? Are you gonna hit?
Yeah, that's my bonus action. I cannot. It's
Oh.
next time I do hit, it takes effect.
Got you. All right. Next up, Shin with the lowest with a 3.
Right. Here's a mechanic question.
Yes, sir. What's up?
So remember the dull butter knife that you gave me? The knife that you gave me?
I
Can I
do.
throw that at the rat? Or do I need to use a dart?
You're gonna throw it. It's a dual silver knife. Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
Sure, you can throw it. It'll be an improvised attack, just a D4 of damage.
Oh,
But
that's it?
you gotta
Okay.
roll to hit.
Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna use a dart. I thought it was being smart. Hang on. Never mind. Alright. Gotta throw a dart at the rat.
All
That's
right,
a nat
bud.
20.
What the fuck, man? What's with you on these 20s?
I don't know.
The fuck, bro. All right, bro. Okay, you hit him.
You know,
Huh?
it's fitting. It's fitting for the cat to finish off the rat. That's a 9.
9 damage.
And I want
So-
to, and I want to iterate this. He throws it at the eye.
When the you said it was a dart or a dagger? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a dart.
The dart goes flying, and right as the rat looks up, actually finally seeing you, the dart goes into its eye. Coming out the other eye is just its black necrotic brain and chunks of
Yeah,
the foliage.
And like as soon as the rat sees me, he just sees like the smuggest face on Shin.
The rat head explodes. Pretty much what happens.
Oh.
Cool. Can I roll to hide again, or is that just an action?
That'll
Or
be
is
an
it a bonus? Okay, so I can't bonus action hide again, so I'm just out in the open now.
Yeah, you're in the open.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So I guess that would just be the end of Shin's turns. I mean, actually, you know what? I think Shin will just run towards the bugbear like 10 feet away,
Yeah.
and I'll end my turn there.
All right. Now we start initiative truly with the monsters after you fucking killed 2 of them. All right. Let me check this real quick. You guys hear a wet sound moving. And 5, 10. Okay. You guys can't see what it is just yet, since you're all in court. And that'll be its turn. Back to Zoka. What do you do? Mocha.
All right. So what's left again?
The bugbear.
The bugbear, just the bugbear. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And a weird sound.
Well, after cutting her hand, I'm gonna try and make some distance between me and the bugbear if it's possible. So if I can move, like away from it.
So you are currently like pretty much in the bottom left corner of this room.
Mm-hmm.
You could either move back, like adjacent with the left side wall. You can go up to like I think 30 feet, or you can move towards the opposite side of the wall, pretty much where Shin was at.
I'll move toward where Shin was at, but does it get an opportunity attack on me from me like moving away, or was I?
Let me check. You were within 5 feet, so I believe so.
Okay.
Okay, it's gonna roll to
I'm
hit.
gonna take the risk.
It got a. Let me add modifiers. It got a Jesus. Does a 15 hit.
Yeah.
All right. It's going to swing with its morning star to hit you, and since it hits, it does 2d8 plus 2.
Ooh.
13 damage. And it's piercing.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna move to where I've intended I'm going. And is there anything that I can? Is there anything I can go on to give myself any height?
Um
Like.
Shin was on top of a box. Behind the box. You can get on top of that. It was roughly 4 feet tall.
Mm-hmm. And is there anything like above me that I could?
Above you in the on the ceiling, there just seems to be those roots and thorn vines pretty much trickling across the ceiling.
Okay, I don't
You can
want
try
to
to
touch
grab onto one of those, but I'm gonna have you roll a deck save to
Yeah,
see if you end up getting stabbed.
I don't know if I want to touch one of those. I'll climb on the box, and try and take a shot at um, the bugbear.
All right, roll to hit.
All right. $16.
That hits you exactly.
Nice. Okay.
How much damage you do?
4 piercing damage.
4 piercing. Okay. You see it like you hit it with an arrow. Am I right? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You see it go as he gets like started from the arrow on his back. Next up was the kobold. Next is Solaris.
Time to fucking obliterate this bugbear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep, I'm in 5 feet. I can just straight up attack. Bonus actions I want to do. Nope. Okay, time to go for it. Come on, be luck, be a lady. Come on. There it is. 22.
All right, you hit, man. What's the damage like?
14 damage for the first attack. And for the branding smite, come on, high. 4 damage. Oh my god, I don't think I killed it.
You said 14, so you did 18 in total?
Yep, 18 total. Yep.
How you want to kill him?
So is her sword smoking. With one hand in the sheath, with her sword sheath, and with one hand, he pulls it out. Almost a line of vivid red follows the blade as it decapitates the bugbear. Its head spitting, making multiple rotations in the air before falling into the minecart. The body collapsing, blood pooling on the floor.
Shin just examinates. Woohoo!
Combat's not over. Next up is Shin.
Wait. Sorry. Before I end my turn.
Mhm.
Is there any creatures that are still alive?
You're asking if any creatures are alive?
Yeah.
Don't visually see anything yet. You do hear that sound.
Oh, Shin still exclaims woohoo, but
Okay. Cells will move towards the sound then.
All right. You're gonna use your movement to move towards the sound. You're heading towards the second pillar.
Yep.
You can hear it far more loudly, but you can't see anything. That's your movement, and you ever use your action.
Yep.
Do you have a bonus action you want to do, or?
Nope.
All right, Shin.
alright, Shin's gonna like build deep within to his like cat heritage and just roll a perception to see what is making that noise.
All right. Let me see. Tell me what you got. I'm looking at a different screen.
Alright, here's the roll. That's an 11.
That's an 11. All right. Let me check. You notice a faint discoloration next to the second door near the second pillar.
Shin moves like 10 feet in front of it.
Actually, from where you're at, you're near the bugbear last, right?
Yeah, like 10 feet away from it.
10 feet away from it. So let me count. That is 5, 10, 15, 20. If you use your full movement, you'll be right up against this discoloration.
I'm gonna move like 5 feet away from it.
So you're 5 feet away from the discoloration.
Yeah.
You're at the second doorway. On the right wall. In front of it, you can see a discoloration of some sort. What do you do?
Shin is very cautious at this point, so he's gonna make a Fist of Unbroken Air attack. I don't know how I would roll that.
What does it say on the?
Just a save.
Okay. What's the save for it?
Strength 13. So
13 strength check.
I think
That
you have
is
to
a-
see the creature though. So if you don't see it, you can't do it.
wait.
So wait, what? You're gonna do that, or do you want to do something else?
Actually, yeah. I think just he's just gonna poke it with his quarterstaff.
You poke at it with your quarterstaff, and that's gonna be your
Okay.
action.
Yeah.
All right.
He's not good at attacking because he's like scared.
All right then. You poke at it, and you see the top of your quarterstaff go into some sort of liquid, before immediately this liquid begins to go black, and you have a giant black gelatinous cube in front of you.
Just
Now it's its
backs
turn.
off. Oh boy.
It's going to use. With its turn, it's going to attack Shin by summoning its meal. In front of you, Shin, you see what looks to be a somewhat grotesque shape made of bits of chunks of flesh, but majority slime, of a goblin now standing right in front of you. as it swings to attack.
Oh
It
boy.
it got a natural 1.
Yeah.
So it misses. And it's going to use its movement to go into the doorway. You see it. You see the pitch black gelatinous cube move into the doorway, squeezing its way in while still having a bit of its slime connected to the slime construct. Now it's Moko's turn.
I'm gonna heal myself.
All right.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds.
I believe that's an action, yes?
Yeah.
All right. Use your action to cast Cure Wounds.
And I heal 5 hit points from that. And I'll have for Zoko, I'll just have him move so he's in front of me. Kind of like between me and whatever is about to happen. Since I'm injured and he is not.
So Zoku gets in front of you. You just watched a black gelatinous cube go into a doorway after summoning what looked to be a slimy goblin and missing an attack on Shin. This is roughly around, let me check, 20 feet away from you.
Okay,
Next up,
I'll have him, Zoku, and I move about 10 feet closer, halfway closer, as well.
all right. So you're pretty much right behind Shin.
Yeah, but Zoku's in front of me.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next up is Solaris.
I'm pretty close to this, right?
Yeah, you were pretty much right at the pillar when it revealed itself and began to retreat into the doorway. You're roughly 10 feet away from the doorway where it's at.
Okay. I don't think for a sec.
I just realized my photo on D&D Beyond's Arnold.
Yep, that was me. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You check out your stats. I made you the perfect DM.
Let me see this. Whoa. I'm gonna abuse this.
Well, yeah. So Solaris's katana is magical. So yeah, I believe that would work if I attacked it. Okay, I'll go for it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll make a slice at the slime.
You're gonna make a slice at the slime.
Yep. Her katana is magical, so.
Just roll the hit.
That's a miss. 12.
12. Since your weapon was magical, through means that you're not aware of, not as much damage occurs on the slime that you expected.
Okay.
So we are at. Okay. Got anything else?
Does it hit? I'm assuming it doesn't. No, right?
I thought that 12 was the damage.
No, it was a hit to hit.
Oh yeah, it hits. It hits.
Okay, yeah. I'll roll damage.
My fault. I apologize.
It's 10 damage.
All right. Like I said before, it doesn't do the damage you were expecting, as you usually do that strike before. It does a lot, but the damage that you just done, it's not what you expected. That's 5, so that is. All right. Next up is Shin, unless you have something else.
Nope.
I will advise The cube does look like it's retreating.
So like,
Yeah.
is it? How far away from from me is it?
From you is roughly 10 feet away. It used its full movement to go deeper into that doorway it was in.
All right. Now I'm gonna use 2 key points to use Fist of Unbroken Air.
All right.
Here is the roll. That is a 5.
Was that the rolls a hit or?
That is the damage. It must do a save 13. DC save 13.
All right. DC save their. Of what kind? Strength or con? Or just a plain save?
Yeah, just a plain save.
17.
On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage, and you don't push or knock it prone. So it was
That
5
was.
damage.
I'll do 3 because I'm nice.
All right.
The gelatinous cube is now its turn, unless you have something else.
Not much I can do.
All right. The gelatinous cube ventures deeper into its doorway, and the little minion it summoned gets pulled along with it. It seems to be retreating. Do y'all pursue?
Oh, by the way, Fist of Unbroken Air is a strength saving throw for future notice.
Oh. Okay. Once again, it ventured deeper down its doorway. The little minion that's summoned got pulled back with it because it seems to be a range, and it seems to be retreating. Would you guys
I
like to
mean,
do anything else, or consent, or just end the combat?
do you guys want to go after it?
Of course, nothing can escape me.
We came in here to kill it, so probably finish it.
All right, then. Going after the big pile of sludge.
Cheer up.
All right. Starting it off, we're back at Moko.
All right, I'm going to shoot at. Yeah, I'll shoot at the cube.
All right, you shoot the cube. Roll.
Dirty
It
20.
hits.
All right.
Why does a 3'10" bunny have a longbow?
It's a bunny-sized longbow.
Isn't that a short bow? Anyway,
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
short about.
It's what
will-
it gave me, so.
Well, the whole thing with bows is that it relates to your body. So the long bow for the rabbit would be the size of a short bow for a person, but the short bow for a
Gotcha.
rabbit would be like a toothpick. So
It's eight piercing damage.
All right. It hits, and the slime stops moving.
Oh,
Actually, wait, question. Were you aiming for the slime or its minion?
the slime.
Okay, never mind. Solaris,
yes,
your turn.
I go after it, of course. Is
Mhm.
both of them still alive? Both the minion and the bean.
Yes, they're both still alive. The minions is 10 feet away from it, standing in between whoever comes down and the slime.
Cyrus doesn't see the minion as a threat, and we'll try to pass it and go for the main slime.
All right, it's gonna have a what's it called? Roll to hit? No. Something. What's it called when you go within 5 feet and you leave it?
Opportunity
Yeah.
attack.
Opportunity attack. Yes. Does a 4 hit.
Nope.
It misses as you charge past the slime. If you charge past the minion, heading towards the slime.
Yep. I go for the main slime and I will slash it. Yeah.
All right.
Overhead on the attack.
What'd you get?
To hit, that would be a 25.
It hits. What's his damage?
Good damage. Come on. Ouch. That's an 8. Four
All
damage.
right. You're still using the katana?
Yeah.
All right. Like earlier, you hit it, but it doesn't do as much damage as you thought it should have. All right. The slime has stopped moving after I got shot with the arrow. Shin, your turn.
All right. What do? I guess I could try to hit it with my quarterstaff. I don't know if that's gonna. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna hit it with a dart. It just feels more safer.
Hmm.
Here's the roll. That's a 7.
A 7. It hits.
7 hits. Okay,
Yes, yeah.
cool.
Dynasty cubes have an AC of 6.
And that's a 4.
4 damage. Doesn't move. And now it's its turn, unless you have something else.
That's all I got.
All right. Solaris, just to confirm, you went up to it to slash it over your sword. That means you're within 5 feet, right? Solaire. Anon. This guy. Okay, well, it's its turn. It's going to. I believe that he's within 5 feet. It's going to. Damn, I can't. I don't know where. Solaris,
Yeah.
you're within 5 feet of the Giant's Cube, right?
Yep.
All right, it's going to go to envelop you.
Goddamn.
He can pull any creature within 5 feet as an action and pull it inside of the cube. Wait a minute, no, that's not it. Oh wait, I misread this. Give me a second. The other creatures in this can has disadvantage on the saving throw creature inside the cube. All right, do me a favor, make a dexterity saving throw.
Perfect. It's alright. That one!
You get engulfed by the cube. You all watch as the black slime completely envelops Solaris, no longer able to be seen within the slime. And you're gonna take 3d6 acid damage.
Ouch.
10.
The damage?
10 damage, yes.
I can work with that.
How much HP you got?
I got 36 max HP.
Oh, okay. You guys just watched Solaris get consumed. And now the slime begins to move back up the hallway. The minion walking back in along with the slime. Now pretty much at the door entrance. But you guys entered the hallway, no?
I stayed, like, at least 10 feet away from
Shin?
where it was.
Yeah, Shin would have gone into the hallway.
The slime went up to, since you're within range, it's going to try to engulf you as well. Make a dex saving throw.
All right. Oh boy.
Is that like a one target thing? It can engulf multiple people?
I believe it can. Make sure.
I
let me
should.
make sure. Hold on.
I should have a good dex. That's a 21.
It says creatures of an S. So
Okay.
You were able not to get engulfed, and
Yeah,
that's
as like Shin sees the slime going towards him, he just like backflips out of the way.
all right. Now, Moko, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna back up. Seeing two of my allies getting tempted to get engulfed and one getting engulfed by this thing. Azoko and I will back up. And I'm gonna try and take another shot at it.
All right. Going for the minion or him, or the slime.
I'll go for the minion this time.
All right.
It's a 14.
All right. Roll damage.
7.
Were you aiming on the minion?
The head.
The head explodes. The minion envelops and becomes just mush and gets reabsorbed into the slime.
Cool.
Zoku, what he's gonna do?
I will ready an action for him if possible. If the slime tries to engulf me, he will try and attack it.
All right, you're ready. It's action. If it attempts to get you, your wolf will attack. Ah, shit. All right.
He just stands in like a hunt stance and he
Guarding
growls
position.
at it and he growls at it.
All right.
It's adorable.
Okay, next up is Solaris' turn. You must make a successful strength check to get out of the slime. If you fail to do so, you'll be given another 3d6 damage.
Wait, strength check or save?
Check.
It doesn't do that. Okay. Shoot. That sucks. Come on, big rolls. 3.
Oh.
You fail to get out, and you are dealt another.
D&D Beyond's doing me dirty.
It is, and you're dealt another 3d6 acid damage. 11.
Damn.
That's yikes.
We gotta get him out of there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate this. Why is he gotta do so damage? Oh no. Solaris, if you die, I'm gonna kick your ass.
It's the broken CRs of monsters, man. They don't make any sense.
I knew challenge rating of 2, and I gave it some moves that make it a little better, but like, oh Jesus. Anyway, Shin, your turn.
All right, so Solaris is in danger mode, right?
Yes, and he's in a pitch black gelatinous cube. You cannot even see Solaris in there.
All right, this is gonna be a gamble, but at first I was gonna try attack it at first, but like, can I plunge my quarterstaff into the slime until I find Solaris so he could like hold on to the?
You could do something called help action.
I could do that.
Yeah, read
You
about
could assist him trying to get out, and I can have him reroll the save with advantage.
Yes,
if I remember correctly.
staff and would count, I think, as a help.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I'm gonna do the help action for Solaris.
All right, reroll that save, my friend. That check with advantage.
Come on, man! Come on! Roll 20, D20.
It would be on my next turn. I'd do this.
Right.
I believe. So it wouldn't be now.
So that would be the end of my turn, right?
Yeah, it'd be end of your turn. The next person goes up.
All right, let's just hope I can get out of the way of the slime.
The gelatinous cube is going to spew out a pseudopod. I think that's what they're called. In an attempt to summon another minion. You watch as a giant rat appears, mostly made of slime. It's going to go to attack Shin, and he's right there.
Oh boy.
He's going to roll. That is a. Okay, let me check his modifier. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
+4. Does a 10 hit?
No, it does not.
Giant rat misses.
Woo!
All right, that's its turn. Moko, go ahead.
Go.
Since I
The
see,
rat, get rid of the rat. Get rid of the rat.
yeah, since I see Shin fishing their quarterstaff in the cube, I'll go ahead and take a shot at the rat.
All right,
That's a 22.
Yes.
that hits. Roll damage.
5.
The rat explodes. These
And,
minions have very low HP, if you guys can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoku's gonna stay on his guard, keeping it as a held action just in case the slime tries to absorb me.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
All right, Solaris, you now have advantage on this strength check.
All right.
First roll. Thank you. It was a 3. Okay, come on.
So what the fuck?
If I roll another 3, I'm quitting D&D Beyond. That was a 13. Come on.
Come
please.
on, let a 13 work.
You're in luck, my boy. Strength check
Thank
is 12.
Oh, that's so lucky.
So like, as soon as Solaris feels around like a thin circular thing, he just Shin just tugs Solaris out of the slime and onto to the back of him.
Yeah, you pull Solaris out, and when you do, it pretty much ripped open the slime. On the inside, you can see a red flower with a white center.
Mother.
Oh, that's pretty. Come on, Solaris. First day in the job, don't expect to die.
So I was just gonna like elbow you casually in the face. Like
Yes, elbow the person who saved you.
And then I don't have my I still have my action, correct?
Use your action for the strength check, but you do
Okay,
have your
yeah.
bonus and movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Can't move back 5 feet because that's opportunity. Oh no, but they already used their did they use their reaction? I forget. Whatever. Nope. No useful bonus actions. Yep. I end my turn.
All right, Shin, your turn. The flower is still exposed.
All right. I'm gonna spend 2 key points and aim it at the flower.
All right, go ahead.
And once again, it must do a 13 strength saving throw.
All right, let me check what it got. It passes with a 14.
So half of 18.
You get half of 18. All right, so that is 9 times. Hold on, let me do some math because you're attacking the flower itself.
Yeah.
When you attack the flower, you can hear the slime itself erupt like a strange gurgly cry. And like a second afterwards, should I? No, fuck it. You hear a almost deafeningly loud roar coming further deep into the mine.
Mm.
You just dealt 36 damage, my friend.
36.
The flower sensitive.
All right.
The
Things
slime
are
afterwards
happening.
close. The slime does close up. Now it's its turn. I just did my math wrong. Fuck. It's going to begin to try to move away again, back down the hallway. That's its turn.
Oh, it's not over. You're dead. You're dead.
This Shin is far too interested after that cry to just stop.
Yeah.
All right. It goes back 15 feet further into the thing, and as you guys look down the hallway, you can see it just entered like a weird room. It didn't look like the rooms you guys have been in. It looks more like a cave instead of a man-made cutout structure. All right. He took his entire movement to do that, so it's going to now be Moko.
I'm gonna go toward the growling.
Huh?
I'm gonna go toward the whatever sound to progress further. Like, are there
If
any?
you
Did we lose sight of scratches, or are the scratches just like following whatever sound?
there is no scratches on the walls, but those vines and roots seem to be coming from the doorway you're looking in and from the doorway furthest from where you entered.
Okay.
And the roar sounds like it came from those two as well.
At the sound of the roar, her ears twitch. And she's gonna start walking in that direction. I'm the furthest from the door from everyone, I think, though, but I'm still gonna start walking toward it, and she's just gonna say, "We're not done here. I'm gonna go in."
Okay.
So you use your movement to go into the doorway, right?
Yeah.
All right. You can see the gelatinous cube further ahead. Like, oh, let me count how far away you are. If you do your whole movement, you'll be 10 feet away from it. You
I'm
want
gonna
to do
give
that?
myself a little bit more distance than that.
All right.
Maybe like 15 or 20.
Okay. So you get up to like 20 feet away from it. You're pretty much at the entrance of the doorway they went through.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at it again because I think that's. I'm confident we can kill it. We've got some hits on it, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take another shot at it. 9.
It hits.
All right. That's for 9 damage as well.
All right. Would you like for Zoku to do anything?
Zoku's gonna still stay on guard for now. I don't want him to get any. I don't want him to get any closer.
All right. Solaris, your turn.
Okay. Just the big head honcho, correct?
I'm sorry?
So, yeah, just the big head slime, correct?
Yeah, there's slimes right in front of you. You were
Yep.
pulled back into the room, so it's like 20 feet away. But because it's ventured deeper into the hallway that I was in.
Okay. Solaris will move 15 feet, keeping 5 feet away from it. Use her katana
right.
to make a lunge attack. It just does 6 damage instead of 1d8.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
It hits. Oh, come on, man. Music's already over.
Yep. That does 4 damage plus 7. That is 11 damage.
11 damage. Like the previous 2 times, since your sword seems to be magical, it deals less damage. It deals less damage that you are used to seeing.
It's
11,
magical
12.
and slashing, so it takes whatever one that it does. So if it's like resistant to magic, then it just goes slashing.
Oh, slashing, so 11? Okay, bet. You should have told me that earlier, man.
Oh, shoot.
All right. This time, okay, let me revise what I just said. It looks fucked. It's struggling to keep its cube shape. You're seeing hints of the flower that's doing its best to hide. What do you do?
Oh, so, okay. And I just made
No,
this.
he's not dead. It's not dead. He still has a bit left in him.
Okay. I did say, by the way, it actually for that attack it is piercing damage. By the way, because it is a lunge attack. I don't know if that makes a difference. Just felt like I should include that. By the way, I misspoke. But besides that, I believe I can't do any bonus actions or movement.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do for now. On my turn.
Okay. Shin, you're to go.
All right, so is the flower still exposed?
Hints of it are. If you go for it, you will have disadvantage.
So could I use my action to like pry it open more?
That'll be your action to make it be shown.
Yeah.
But you won't be
Could,
able to damage it unless you have something else.
I mean, I could do that and like. I'm trying to see what I could do, and it looks like I could also do like a bonus action flurry of blows. Wait, do I need to spend a key? Oh no, wait, I need to spend a key to do that. Never mind. So like, okay, so like, maybe I could do an action to like reopen it, and then bonus action unarmed strike. Could I do that?
Unarmed strike is a bonus action. You can do that as a bonus action.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
I don't need to use
Sh-
a key point.
sure. Fuck yeah.
I believe you wouldn't add any bonus to damage. It'd just be just the straight dice.
Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah, do it, bro.
what action do I need to pry it open?
Strength.
Strength.
Roll a d20 and add your strength to it. Your strength modifier.
All right. That is a 13.
With the strength mod? Okay, yeah. Let me see. Let me see how strong this fucker is. I'm gonna do an opposing strength check.
All right.
So you pry it open. The flower is now exposed.
Yes. All right. All right. Bonus attack. Unarmed strike. Do I need to roll a hit or just the damage?
Damage. Fuck it.
All right. So
For this
then
time,
that's
damage.
all right. So then that's 7.
7 dead. How you want to do it?
All right. So as soon as Shin just rips open the tear, like barbarian style, like as soon as it opens, he like pulls back his fist like with all his might, just as like speed of wind just punches through the flower.
Whee! Very good.
The slime, after you punch the flower, the slime just can't hold its shape anymore. It just pretty much pops. The black, slimy liquid pretty much all over you. As you currently find yourself in a small, cave-like cavern with 2 entrances, one to your left and one in front of you.
Here's a
And
question:
we're gonna.
is the flower still intact, or did I just smash it?
You just got rid of it. It fell to pieces after you had killed it.
Okay.
But we are going to take a 5-minute break for any restroom or eating or whatever. All right?
All right.
Is that okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
I'm on it falls. Intermission. Insert intermission song here for later editing. Preferably not something too cheesy and not EDM.
Where we left off, Shin had entered this little cave area after they killed the gelatinous cube. Moko and Solaris is still back in the room. No, Moko's in the hallway. Solaris is in. No,
I'm 5 feet.
I'm stupid. Yes, I'm a fuck.
Oh, not 5
Moko
feet.
and Solaris. Moko and Solaris are in the hallway towards the cave area, but Shin is in this cave area.
Mm-hmm.
Inside this cave
Yeah.
area, there's a lot more vines, a lot more foliage, some small red flowers, and vines, but majority black roots and black vines with thorns. Inside this
Shin's gonna.
room, yeah,
Oh,
go on.
sorry. Shin's gonna
Um,
pick one of the red flowers.
you're gonna take it off.
Yeah.
As you take it off, all of the other red flowers suddenly close. As the one in your hand begins to very quickly die, turning into a faded red, almost like a grayish red now,
Hmm.
wilting. On the floor, you can see a few dead people, still fresh, like maybe a few weeks ago.
How do I not see that first?
I was describing it, but then you just wanted to pick the flower first. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, fair.
You were mesmerized by the flowers, but when you were watching it die in your hand, you then noticed the bodies.
I yell at
Yeah.
the others. You two should probably come in here.
I'm in there already, right?
Yeah, I'll come in there.
Also, quick iteration about the cave. It's large, by the way. It's about like half the size of the room you were in. But yeah,
Okay.
as you enter, you both see the few dead bodies. There are three in total. Um, you can't really tell what gender they were, but you can tell one of them was a fallen due to their forearms and bug face structure, and the other two maybe were more humanoid, ranging between tiefling, human, halfling. You know. Like I said earlier, there was a tunnel to your left when you first entered, and one in front of you. What would you guys like to do?
Once again, Shin's gonna. I want to roll perception to see which tunnel it sounds the loudest.
All right.
That's a 12.
I'll give it to you. The one in front of you sounds the loudest,
All
and
right.
with your
Shin just. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, go on. Nah, you good.
All right. Shin just faced towards the other two. Well, we can either go towards the front of us, the loudest one, or the left, the quietest one.
So it kind of
But
looks at you like, are you okay?
How would I not be?
Okay.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Kind of just got engulfed by a slime. I'm starting to rethink things. I have a different perspective on the world now. Kind of like takes a strip of like slime and like throws it on the floor. Yeah.
Like
Wait.
acid burns on you.
Wait, have you not been eaten by an animal before?
Oh, I have.
What is this, like a
Interesting.
common experience?
I
Oh,
don't know.
very.
Whatever. No matter.
everyone roll
Continue
perception
on.
checks.
Oh, I'm rolling again.
It's a solid 8.
An 8. Okay.
Perception check. My perception shit. Wrong roll. It's a nature check. Same result. Okay, nice. 10.
Okay, you got 10 for Solaris.
Yep.
Okay, I got an 8 for Moko, 10 for Solaris. What'd you get, Shin?
I got an 8.
Why ain't them popping up? All right. There it is. No wonder I wasn't finding it. Um, as you guys were talking, Solaris, you noticed something. Just at the corner of your eye, just faintly move in the tunnel to your left. You just barely noticed it. What do you do?
Well, we can't go anywhere with just standing here. Forward or left?
Well, I think I may want to stand here for a bit. Just stretches.
Well,
Uh,
alright. If you think taking a short rest will calm your mind.
no, we can continue on. I just want to stretch and get that out. All right, which way are we going?
Well, as I stated earlier, the tunnel forward us seems to be most active, or we can take the left one and take it easy for a bit.
Well, Solaris, I can help you with some of those burns if you'd like.
Oh, well, that's all right, sweetie. I'll be fine.
Moko has like a visual reaction being called sweetie. She's like, oh.
The one, I don't know. It's like it's child, like mother's intuition kind of thing. Goes. Let's go to the quiet one. I believe that'll bring us to the head of this cave sooner rather than later.
Alright, left it is. Hey, DM, were we
Yes,
given
sir.
a, like, time, like,
You
limit?
were not.
We were not?
No.
Okay. So we could just probably take our time down here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I guess we go to the left cave.
All right. You guys enter in, and it's very narrow, and the ground itself is very unlevel. Like at some points, it reaches kind of like a whole step down. Other points, it goes multiple steps up. It seems to be roughly, if you had to guess, 30 feet long. And you don't see anything, but you do hear silent movements ahead. Shin, because of your higher passive.
E.
Yeah, you hear like movement or something ahead. You can't make out what it is though.
Well, I hear some shuffling ahead of us. Might be trouble.
You want to take the lead on this one? So it's kind of puts a hand
Yes.
to your back and pushes you forward.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I think from now on, I think Shin should be the head of the pack since, considering his passive perception. So
I don't know. My HP's kind of low. That's all I want.
yeah,
it's
so Shin's gonna take the lead.
All right.
Is your
Take the
side
lead.
even in the back or the middle? Oh, rabbit.
I mean, Moko has like a good health pool right now, right?
Yeah, I can stay in the back if you.
Yeah. You got your wolf, so you should be
I
fine.
got a guard wolf, so.
Yeah, so
A guard
Solaire should be
covers-
fine in the middle.
Yes, that slime back there really took the wind out of me.
All right. So you guys want to? So, what the fuck? Jin, you want to go into the room in front of you? You want to stay in the hallway?
I'm going to stealth my way in.
Stealth. I like your motto, bro. All right. So you stealth your way in. Make a stealth check.
Here we go. That's a 20.
That is very much a 20, my friend. Inside the room, you were able to hide behind one of the naturally made stone structures. And inside you can see a few creatures. But before I tell you about those, let me tell you about the room. The room is larger than the one you were in previously, and seeming to elevate a little more in the pseudo corner of the wall you just came in. When you look to your right, you can see it lowers a lot more. And on the very bottom is a little bit of water. Or what looks like water. Also, these
Oh.
rooms have been lit up by a glowing bluish green stone that has been dotted very sparsely around all of the walls, like ore. Inside of the room, you see
Mhm.
only two creatures. What looks to be a corrupted owl bear. At,
Shin's just cringe as that at that.
let me describe how it looks. The owl bear in front of you. It it's from his shoulders down to his right whilst his body looks normal, with bits of vines here and there, roots. Its head, on the other hand, is a giant flower. Like the head got decapitated and the flower took its place.
Oh.
Not
The
liking
petals
that.
the petals moving like the petals are mostly closed. Only the front tips of them just moving slightly, as if breathing,
Ooh.
as it's just as it's just like laying down, almost like in a sleeping position. Across the room, you see another larger creature, a giant toad. And seriously, a giant toad.
I am not
This
liking this room.
this thing is nearly 10 feet tall and almost just as wide, being almost completely white with black dots all over its body, red eyes, as it has a few bits of foliage. And strangely enough, it looks to almost be a tree, like a very small tree growing out of its back. Its back, strong legs seem to be looking like the trunk of a tree with bark texturing on the outside.
So Shin's gonna back out of the room,
All
back
right.
into the hallway, and just explains what he saw in the room to the others.
You do so.
So, also, I forgot to say this. Could I like roll a perception check to see what's valuable in there?
In the
If there
room you
was,
just were in, or the room
yeah,
beforehand?
the room, the room that was just in, like with.
Well, what you can tell off of just a quick glance before you quickly doped out of there, some of the glowing stone could be valuable. There was a few more dead bodies, but the giant, strange creatures kind of took your focus. And
Mm.
bag that was left unattended, of course, from one of the bodies. Most of the loot seemed to be from the dead bodies.
So Shins goes back to the other two and says, "All right, so we could either go in blazing, or I could sneak in and see if there's any valuables in there."
Well, I'm assuming the second option, you would get killed and massacred beyond belief, and me and Moko would have to leave your dying, withering body in here with the monsters.
All right, fair. So,
Um,
how about we
um,
just skip this room?
well, there's no shame in resting and
We
then
could put a
coming
pin
back.
in
Fair.
it. Put a pin in it and come back later.
Yes, we'll put a pin on this room.
Definitely not in the shape to take on a flower-headed owl bear.
Yes, an owl bear. Very ferocious creatures. Do not want to mess with one, especially if it looks like that.
I got maced by one earlier.
Yeah, I bet that hurt. Or
So,
while we still have a little bit of energy in us, we could possibly. I see that frog that you told me about. I could draw it out in some way using one of my illusions and possibly take it on there and take them out one at a time rather than going in all guns a-blazing.
so you're saying lure them out one by one?
Possibly.
Moko, what's your wolf's passives?
His passive perception is 13.
Yours is 14. What the fuck? Who has a 9? Oh, that was hilarious. Okay,
So,
But he has
Shin, I ass-
Use advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
Okay.
Because he's a wolf.
Yes. Have him do a perception check when it comes to smell.
Alright. Let me go ahead and roll that. Wow, that's actually 22.
22. Okay. That's with advantage?
Yeah. He got an 18
All right.
plus 3.
Zoku is beginning to growl while looking up towards like the top of the entrance that Shin just came back from. Like
What
seriously
is he growling
growling.
at?
21. I'll immediately respond and look up and to where he's growling.
You see a shimmer. Like you know when you look through glass and when you move the glass you can see like a little movement in the image that you're seeing through.
Mm-hmm.
You see that just faintly for a moment. What do you do?
Aim an arrow at it.
All right.
And hold it in case it's gonna
Yeah, Shin's
attack.
just gonna hold out a dart.
I don't know. Is someone supposed to draw a katana? Is this a hint? Can I prepare Eldritch Blast?
All right. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to roll a d4. Depending on what I get, depends on which one of you gets hit.
Oh boy. Don't choose Solaris. Don't choose Solaris.
I ain't choosing Solaris. I'm choosing you.
It's fine. It's fine. I have full health. I have full health. This is not gonna be bad.
All right. Does a that's that. Let me see what they got.
What's your HP? Out of character.
Does
HP
15 hit?
is so 15 is my armor class, and I have 23 HP.
Ooh.
Jesus.
I can't remember. If the attack hit matches the AC, does that
So
go to the?
It goes
so
to the planet. It goes to the planet.
whatever DM says.
Okay, so to the player. Okay,
Player.
suddenly from the top, coming down, you see what looks to be a spiked shield, which was simply a piece of stone covered in these thorns, as falling down right beside Shin, just barely missing because Shin took a step to the side. You can see coming out of camouflage what looks to be a lizard folk. Its eyes being no longer there, coming out these trunks that are mostly red and white. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Here we go.
Nat 20.
That's 20. Jesus J. Christ.
A 7 total.
That's a 3.
So I got 23 total.
Okay, you got 23. Shin got a 3. What'd you get? Solaris?
7.
7. Okay. Give me a second to write this
What's with
down.
my initiative being nat ones?
Mhm.
Guys, in characters, I believe we should take this one to the other room, not to draw commotion.
Probably for a base safe bet.
Mm-hmm.
He is attacking you right at the entrance to this larger cave where the owl bear and toad is. Lizard. Next up would be Solaire and Shin. Okay, so he already did a surprise attack and missed. So, Moko, you go.
Um, I'll let the arrow go just to try and get. I already had it aimed at it, so I'm gonna try and get it.
All right.
Okay,
Oh.
try cooking first.
It's another nat 20.
Bro.
Kill him in one shot. Please.
Okay, it hits. What do you get for damage?
It's a 1d8 plus 1, so what is it, nat 20, so it's an auto crit? Is that what the nat 20 rules are?
Yeah.
Okay. 13 piercing.
13. The arrow goes straight through him, but the wound doesn't look right. You know when you burn wood and it's just left as charcoal, you can just poke into it and it just like flakes off?
Yeah.
That's how the wound looks, just straight through him, through the shoulder.
This place is weird.
Mm.
And yeah, that was Moko's turn. It's now the lizard folk's turn. He's fucked up, not gonna lie. That shit hurt. Okay, after getting attacked by Moko, he's gonna go to attack Moko with the spiked shield.
Mm.
Does a 19 hit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. Um, he's gonna swing at you with the shield, going past Zoku because the ready action no longer accounts for this moment. That deals 1d6 plus 2.
Yeah, it doesn't count because the slime is gone.
You get the 8 damage, 8 piercing damage.
Okay. That's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, so. It's still hefty.
Did the lizard folk come into range of any of us? Attack range?
He's pretty much next to you, but now after attacking, okay, you guys were talking to each other within a 5 feet area. He fell next
Yeah.
to Shin, got attacked by Moko. Now he's in front of Moko.
Okay.
So now it is Solaris.
Well, time to finish off. Blood Iron Katana. 15 to hit.
15 to hit. That hits, just barely.
Oh,
Noted.
12 damage, slashing, magical.
12 damage, slashing, magical. You cut him in half, and he falls into bits of flakes. The stone shield that he was holding falls over, making a loud ring.
Oh shit.
And a loud thump can be heard from the room you guys just came from. When you look over, you see the toad has taken a single step, now looking down that way.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Oh no.
What do you guys do?
Should we run?
Let's
Or should we
I'm
like
not
just
We should go to a more open area. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
should we, like go back to where we came from?
Yeah, I think so.
When you say it like that, it doesn't sound very nice, but yeah.
That way we have the advantage, I guess, if there's any.
You call it an advantage?
In
'Cause-
these
'cause it-
circumstances, yes. It's better than being in
All
the
right.
hallway.
If only the toad got alerted, then yeah. Also,
I
the monsters
If anybody
can't
wants
pass
that
this
shield, I can't carry it. I'm too small.
I can't use it.
Solaris could use it. I don't know.
The giant flower head of the owlbear peeks past the doorway.
I'm
All
All
going.
right,
I'm
we're
going.
going. We're going.
Yeah, Solaris will grab this shield. Sure, why not?
The side of the head will make Moko do a little like ah, and like run.
Also, Sin just skitters like a cat, just down the hall.
All right. So you guys are
we'll
making your way back to the first room you were in, right? The first tavern area?
Yes. Yeah.
Behind you guys, you can see the two large creatures. The owlbear coming in first. They're a good 20 feet behind you. But the toad is staying by the door. It looks too big.
All right, so
As you guys entered the room, who was in front?
it would be me.
So you're last.
Okay, so you'll be the last one actually coming out of the hallway since you were in the front, and the one in the back was Moko, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right as you entered the room that you guys first entered, you just barely see something scurry down the first doorway that you guys contemplate going in earlier,
Ah,
just faintly, like it's scurrying away.
goodness
All right,
sakes.
so either we could stop here and fight those two, or go down that cave.
Actually, I could possibly lead them down there. I can try another magic trick and see if that'll work. But you'll have to be very careful and hide.
I mean, we could try.
Okay, go in the corner if you wish to try. I'll
All
try and
right,
create some.
Yeah, Shin's just gonna roll a stealth check to hide.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll stealth check to hide. Okay, go ahead and roll. You have advantage since they're not in the room yet, but next turn they will.
Okay.
Shin,
So
So
can
that's a
Celery?
19.
Okay.
all
Can
right.
can Celos do 2 actions?
I'm sorry.
Celos could Celos do 2 actions? So like a stealth check and then minor illusion.
Sure, but I gotta ask, Mocha, what are you doing? You're gonna be hiding too, or you're gonna be going with Solaris?
I'll hide as well.
Okay, you're gonna be hiding as well. Go ahead and roll with advantage. And Solaris, go. You said you want to do stealth and minor illusion.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Nat 20 on stealth is sick. It had to
So
be on that.
13 for me on stealth, and then for Zoku, it's
So
It's
Celos is going.
18
Sorry.
for Zoku.
So 13 for both you and Zoku.
13 for me, 18 for Zoku.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were quiet. Okay,
Sorry.
so let me check these guys. Hold on, Solaris, before you can do your minor illusion. Just let me make sure I get these right. That's a 10. That's it. You guys are both fucking lucky. Okay, so Moko, and Solaris, and Zoku, and Shin, you guys are good. You guys are hidden. Solaris, what do you want to do with your minor illusion?
Very fresh tracks of mud. So like footsteps. Muddy footsteps heading down the doorway.
The one where the one that was further ahead in the same
Yeah,
room you were in?
basically. Yep, fresh muddy footsteps.
All right. After you cast that, the toad seems to have stayed behind. Or what you assume, as the flower-headed owlbear walks in. And in horror, you watch as the white center splits open as just only the beak of the owlbear comes out with a clicking sound,
Mm.
echoing around the room as it looks down at these muddy prints. Roll a deception check.
Oh, thank God. Oh, finally something I'm proficient in. Oh, 24.
All right, let me check this guy. So the owlbear looks over towards that doorway that it believed you guys went down to and began to run down it, growling. As you guys begin to hear silent thump, thump, thump. Sounds like it's coming from both entrances, but you can't tell where exactly from which one is. Except, you know, you guys are currently hidden. The owlbear has left. You can hear dumps, but you don't know which from which hallway. What do you guys do?
Uh,
So
We're doing
we
perception from Zoku to try and determine which hallway?
Yes.
That's a good one.
It's with advantage. He got a nat 20. There was an 11 and a 20.
It's coming from the room you were last in. The big room where you fought the gelatinous cube.
So we could go back to the cave where the toad is, which is not ideal, or we could go down the active cave.
I don't have the best feeling about that cave. At least this one, we could predict what's in there. We could possibly make a more well thought out plan of action.
I mean, we could go back and attack the toad, because the owlbear is not there anymore, so...
How are you all feeling? I know some of you got messed up pretty bad. Possibly we should take a short rest and recover.
I mean, I am at full health, but I'm out of key points, so maybe a short rest.
I'm bleeding.
So a short rest might be ideal, but the thing is, where can we short rest safely?
We could possibly hang up something on the roof. Some hammocks.
Possibly.
Make a small canopy.
I
Yeah.
can jump pretty high.
Yeah, we could just like camouflage our resting spot.
That's what I'm thinking. It'd be pretty risky.
It's risky. I'm willing to go for risky than death.
In a box.
Remember, I need you guys to remember what I said earlier. The ceiling seems to have a lot of foliage, and earlier,
Oh.
Shin had pulled a flower off of that stem of flowers, causing the rest of them to close. At least for the current room you're in.
Well, yeah, if that may be the best idea. And also, while we rest, I have a feeling that these are spore activated and that we should maybe wear some face coverings.
Yeah.
If not, this in. Because whatever got these things definitely infected them with some hellish disease. I wouldn't want to be a victim.
So then Shin just starts wrapping his scarf around his face and nose.
Yeah. Sals will do likewise.
I'll do a similar.
Alright, so just to confirm, you guys are making like a little thing on the ceiling, or you guys do something on the ground?
Yeah, we made face coverings just in case the flowers are making like deadly spores or something.
So we could do the ceiling.
Sals kind of takes out some rope out of her backpack.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a second to figure out what kind of checks you guys are going to have to do.
It's going to be a lot.
Well, it'll be a few, it won't be that many.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a lot of survival.
I'll let you guys pick who you guys want to who you want to do the checks. One's going to be survival, sleight of hand, athletics, and lastly, performance.
All right, so I have a +5 in athletics and survival.
I have a +4 in survival.
I have a +- in survival.
Oh. So then
I'm iffy. I have 2. It's 2.
I'm also proficient in athletics, so
My athletics is 0.
Okay, so Shin's going to do survival and athletics.
if you guys are all right with that.
I
I don't really have anything else.
have a +5.
Going for me.
I could do that.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Higher chance.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll athletics and survival.
Mm-hmm.
There's athletics. There's survival. So decent.
Next is performance and sleight of hand. Who do you think can do those?
So I got a
I could
plus.
do performance.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm pretty good with performance.
Yeah, I got a +2 in performance. I'm proficient in sleight of hand, but it's a +4.
So to whoever you guys think is best.
I could do everything else. I could do the performance. So, Moko, how is your ability with your hands?
I'm not the one for this task, for this check.
All right, so I'm gonna go for sleight of hand also.
Could like identify the flowers or something. I think that's a ranger ability.
Um,
I think can't you like detect all monsters within like a 6 mile radius?
I can, yeah, I can sense, any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are within a mile of me.
It's just
Don't.
if they're there,
Don't.
right? Not how
Don't.
many?
Just if they're
Alright.
present. No, I don't know where they are.
All right, so that's a 22 for sleight of hand.
All right. So I need a performance, and you guys are good. So far, it's going good.
I'll do performance. Ah, 10. Man, D&D is really dirty. Oh god.
All right. So here's how you guys were able to build like a small little platform above the room you're in, camouflage using the foliage, thorns, and vines, all this stuff. It's subpar at best, truly, but you can at least stay up there for a good hour or two.
All right.
If it works.
And you guys did it in the nick of time. After everyone got up there more situated, comfortable, you heard the cracking of the stone wall from the entrance you guys came in when you were fighting the gelatinous cube. Coming in with zero fucks is the toad. Just dump, dump, dump. Um, Solaris, would your minor illusion have already faded or no?
It probably would, especially with all like I would have dropped concentration on it as soon as the bugbear went away.
All right, so
Oh no, it's just 1 minute. That up to you. Do we spend a minute building this?
no,
Or less?
no.
Yeah.
All right, so it doesn't see this path that was meant to deceive it, but it just doesn't really. It just looks around a little bit and just sits.